We are talking about football transfers and rumors, our favorite section, football gossip. So, here is what is making the news today that Roma want Joshua Zirkzee in January. That's going to be interesting. I think what's going to happen is that United are going to find a replacement because Joshua Zirkzee is probably going to go out on loan, and then United would need somebody who's going to be replacing him as a backup, and it's going to be somebody who's going to be Premier League proven, and that's going to be very interesting as to what happens. A very a crazy theory I have. I don't know if that's going to eventually translate into a transfer happening or not, but I'd be very, very interested to see if, like, Solanke, who's also looking for options, he can make the move to United on loan. I don't think Spurs would do that because it's like giving a player to your direct competitor. But that's going to be a very interesting move because he's all right. He's not done badly for himself in the Premier League and English, and he has played well. I mean, barring the injury and everything. So he definitely, and somebody who's a runner and gives his heart and puts his runs his hearts and socks off both. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. I mean, I'm just throwing it out. My rumor. What's happening next is that Crystal Palace are considering making a move for Manchester City's Netherlands defender Ake next summer. Yeah, that's going to be a good move for him. I think either he leaves and goes and gets a big fat paycheck in the Saudi Pro League, or he goes to a place like Palace. He's won the trophies that he had to with Manchester City, and he's not the starter. He's at the last end of his career, or this is going to be his last big move. So it just makes sense for Ake to go to a club like Palace and play regularly. So if I was in his position, I'd take that move. He's earned his big money at Manchester City, anyways. Saudi Pro League is considering to put an offer for Mohamed Salah at 33. Mohamed Salah is 33. Fucker doesn't look like it, but yeah, I think that's going to happen invariably. It has to happen at some point. And if this is the season where he does not replicate or is not able to bring back the form that he's enjoyed over the last couple of years, I think it becomes an opportunity for the club and the player to part ways, and they'll get decent money out of him or for him, which they otherwise won't if they make him stick around for even one more season. And I don't know whether how sharply his decline would be, but considering that the dip in form that we've seen, he's clearly struggling. So it's not going to be a a bad move to let go of him in the summer. Now, this is the first bit of news that caught offside media is sharing that Chelsea are planning to replace manager Enzo Maresca with Bournemouth boss Irola. Iraola, if I've got the pronunciation right. Not before summer. But if he does not turn this around quickly, I think November is going to be a very important month for Enzo Maresca. He, for the life of him, wants his players back fit more than anybody else. Cole Palmer. He needs to ensure that players are disciplined. We are not freaking getting red cards, and we produce results, because Chelsea is going to have some very, very interesting fixtures, and they'll need to turn it around. And for us, the heat starts from the first itself. So we have Tottenham, then we have Wolves, which is going to be easy. Burnley is going to be easy, hopefully, and Barcelona. Yeah. And then we end with Arsenal. So I'm not expecting to win against Arsenal, let's be honest. I think they will come to the bridge and do a number on us. And I also don't see us beating Barcelona. I'd be very, very surprised. So these are two big matches where Chelsea is going to struggle. And we anyway struggle against teams with low blocks. We saw what Wolves did to us. So that's going to be interesting. And then we also have Burnley, which I hope that we beat them. So Enzo Maresca, I am definitely not Enzo Maresca out. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel that it's going to be it's going to be tough for him if he's not able to get some results out of this. What is happening in other news? We can wrap this up by saying that former Italy and Napoli manager Spalletti has agreed to become the new Juventus boss until June 2026 with an option to extend. Okay, then. I don't think yeah, that's a bad move. Because from what I remember, Spalletti also won the Scudetto with Napoli. So yeah, I mean, he is a manager which comes with experience. And doesn't it not feel like Juventus has been a club in transition and crisis and all sort of muck for the longest time? I don't remember last when they did well. And yeah, I'm not surprised that they've again gone and sacked their manager. And yeah, that's the rumors for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow.